Welcome to the Big Ree and Ace Pick Six. Welcome back to all the loyal viewers and the new viewers. We're in NFL Week 13. Let's go, Ace.
All right, boys, NFL Week 13. Do you know what week it is, Big Ree?
Thanksgiving!
Oh my God. Woo! Thanksgiving. I cannot wait. You know, I love Thanksgiving, one of my most favorite holidays all year, guys. 2 days away from getting some turkey, some sides, some desserts. Cannot wait. Oh my gosh. I don't know about you, Ree, and I don't know if we talked about this too much, but there's nothing better than Thanksgiving. Like, you know, for me, tradition, boys, is like waking up. First of all, I wake up and I have to flip on the TV on the big screen. Like in bed. I don't get out of bed. There's nothing like just turning over like this, grabbing the remote, you know, turning it on, and you got the Detroit Lions playing. Nothing like just waking up. It's a holiday. There's no work. There's nothing going on. You're just like, start the day off with football. Like you're starting it off with football. Watch probably first 6 minutes, 7 minutes of the game. Then getting ready, getting out of the bed, washing the face, using the bathroom, brushing your teeth, all that good stuff. Then getting blueberry pancakes and a cup of joe. That's my tradition, Big Ree. Blueberry pancakes and a cup of joe for breakfast. Huge, and I go big. I get a double stack of the blueberries.
That's big time shit.
Because, you know, because what it is on Thanksgiving, big breakfast,
No lunch.
maybe a snack,
Woo!
and then huge dinner.
We're going
I
hard
don't know
in the
about
paint.
you guys, but we have a Thanksgiving dinner. And that's something I want to comment. You know, if you guys are watching, you guys can throw this in. Do you guys like Thanksgiving dinner, or do you guys have a Thanksgiving lunch? Want to get some information about that. What do you guys think? You know, or is the families having Thanksgiving dinner or lunch? I really want to know this answer. I'm not joking. I would appreciate if the viewers at least throw in and say, we do dinner, we do lunch. I really want to hear. And I can't wait. There's nothing like just getting some big turkey leg and then all the sides. We've talked about that I want to hear the sides from all our viewers in the comments. 2 things. Tell me what your favorite sides are and tell me what your favorite dessert is. I'm going to tell you mine right now, but I want to know what your guys' is. I have to say, I've been saying this all the time. Probably garlic mashed potatoes or mac and cheese. Like, I could name candy yams, greens, all this crap, and those are all up there, but I have to pick 2. Mac and cheese, mashed potatoes, no question. And then the dessert, pecan pie for sure, and cheesecake. Ooh! God, and you know what? And I know you guys can all agree on Thanksgiving, there's no calorie counting, there's nothing. You just eat, and you eat whatever you can, and you just go to town, 2-3 plates, whatever you want to do. You're not thinking twice. That's what, don't they say Thanksgiving, the day after Thanksgiving, is when all the plumbers are getting the most business because everybody's toilets are being clogged. I'm sure that's happening. But look, I cannot wait. And everyone's like, oh, Ace, Ree, you guys always talking about food, bro. We love food and sports. That's what it is, especially football. I can't, you know. And some people get excited about different things. When it comes to food, I get so excited. But you know what, Big Ree, and this is clearly to the viewers, you know, I work out 5-6 times a week so I can eat all that stuff. Like, it is what it is. Otherwise, I'm going to put up a lot of weight.
Yeah.
So, like, look.
That's right.
You know, you got to work out, get some exercise, or have a light breakfast, eat some oatmeal, and then go to town on lunch or something. You know, like,
right.
Can't go crazy all the time, but, like, nothing like earning that Thanksgiving dinner. All right, Big Ree, I think we're going to get into the game. Do you want to throw anything in? Hey, tell the viewers right now what your favorite Thanksgiving side is, what your favorite dessert is, and if you prefer a dinner or a lunch. Right now.
First off, I prefer a dinner for sure. That's for sure. Because I'm going to watch all the games first. We're on Pacific time. The favorite sides, I'm going with a classic stuffing. And one of them that we have, I don't think you guys have, jalapeno cream corn.
Woohoo!
That shit's just dank.
Woo!
Then dessert, I'm going with one of the classics for sure, pumpkin pie. Like
Pumpkin pie.
You can't beat that.
With whipped cream though. With
whipped cream. And this one, I'm telling you guys to make it. Just Google it. It's the first one that comes up. It's from All Recipe. Pumpkin tiramisu. My brother makes it. It's unbelievable. Like he tried it out 3 years ago, and now everyone says you have to make this every year.
And Big Ree's brother, we're not gonna give his name out, but Big Ree's brother is actually a very, very good cook.
Yeah, for sure.
He goes by the name Chef Z, and this guy can cook it up. Like you'd see this guy and you'd probably start laughing your ass off. Like there's no way. But this guy can cook. I mean, it's unbelievable. And so yeah, Big Ree's brother, Chef Z.
And he also has a sports podcast if you guys are interested. It's called the Z-Ball Podcast.
All right, well, anything else?
That's it. I'll let you take over, Ace.
All right, here we go, boys. NFL Week 13. Let's go. Start you guys off here. And before I get into the games, we did make a promise that we're going to start giving our records and doing a recap of the previous week. Previous week, boys, I went 0-3. Very disappointed. It was a really bad week. And I'm going to be honest, we're going to be straightforward here, Reed. It's been a bad season for me. It's probably my worst season ever.
Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
talking about ever.
Yeah.
In the last 10 years.
Yeah.
It's been my worst season ever. I mean, and there's some reasons for it, some other stuff that's going on that's outside of this pod, but it's no excuse, boys. It's been a really bad year. Doesn't mean that we're losing all the times. Like we said, we talked about the 3 picks per week, but it's been a bad season. I'll take some, responsibility there. But it is what it is. That's the beauty of this. There's always another week. That's it. You take the L and you move on. Here we go. New York Jets at the Cincinnati Bengals. The Jets are a 3.5-point favorite. Jets coming off a 34-3 thrashing of the Oakland Raiders. Completely just spanked them. They're on a 3-game winning streak. They're 4-3 since Darnold returned and is at starting. They have scored 34 points in 3 straight games. Quarterback Sam Darnold is playing well. 7 TDs, only 2 interceptions, 2 touchdowns on the ground in his last 3 games. And then we got the Bengals, who are 0-11, coming off a 16-10 loss to Pittsburgh. No wins all season, but they're not getting blown out. They've only lost 7 out of their 11 games are by 10 or less. So they're not getting blown out. Supposedly, quarterback Dalton is back. I think they had the other kid, Finley, in there. They benched him now because he's been playing like complete trash. Dalton's back. Rumors are AJ Green might be back. I can't say for sure.
I don't think they're going to play him.
But either way, look, it doesn't matter here. The Jets are on a roll. And look, there's still slight wild card hopes. Slight, probably not going to happen. But I like the Jets here. I'm taking the Jets minus 3.5. Game 2, we got the Cleveland Browns at the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Browns are a 2-point favorite here. The Browns coming off a 41-24 win versus Miami. They are also currently on a 3-game winning streak. Looking good. They are looking good. Mayfield's playing well. He's not throwing turnovers and just turnovering the ball. So that's a big deal. Nick Chubb is on a complete tear. That guy is on a tear, on pace for 1,500 yards on the ground. Kareem Hunt is another weapon that he's getting acclimated into the offense. Odell, Landry, so they got offensive weapons all across the board. Then we got Pittsburgh, who's 6-5, coming off a 16-10 win versus Cincy. They have won 5 out of their past 6 games. They did lose 21-7 in Week 11 at Cleveland, where the whole brawl happened. And look, there's going to be a lot of revenge on both sides. Both sides are happy. Nobody cares. Everybody is looking forward to this game. They're going to start quarterback Hodges in favor of Rudolph. And look, everyone's talking about Pittsburgh. They've won 5 of 6. And look, I'll keep it straight with you guys. I really like Cleveland here. They're on a roll, and Baker Mayfield is that kind of player that once he gets some confidence, look, he's going to play well. I expect him to play really well here. They're still in the wild card hunt also. Both of these teams are. But I really like Cleveland here. I'm taking Cleveland -2. Game 3, we got the Oakland Raiders at the Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs are a 10-point favorite. Oakland 6-5, coming off a 34-3 spanking to the Jets. They got completely blown out. They did not come to play. They needed that win to stay for a tie in the division, and they just got spanked. They got spanked. It was awful. But look, Oakland, I'm an Oakland fan, and everyone says, like, oh, Ace, you're an Oakland fan, you're a Jacksonville fan, Cleveland fan. Look, I like players, I like different teams, but look, if the team is not stepping up and playing well, I'm going to let you know. Oakland is not that great of a team. Look, only winning team they played is Indy. That's the only team they won against. They're 1-4 on the road with losses of 20, 18, 3, and 31. Not a good road team. They lost 28-10 in week 2 at home. So look to Kansas City. And then we got Kansas City 7-4 coming off a 24-17 win versus the Los Angeles Chargers. Up and down season with some close losses and then the injury of Mahomes. Look, I think they're going to play really well down the stretch, 4-1 or 5-0 to end the season. They are a contender for sure. This is what they've been waiting for since last season to get to this place. They're going to play really well. This is my lock of the week. This is the one where you run to the bank, boys. Run to the bank for this one. This is the easiest game of the slate. And everyone's like, Ace, you've said that. BS, guys. If you watched all our videos, there's only less than a handful of times where I'm telling you guys, run to the bank on this one. This is one of them. Run to the bank, boys. Lock of the week. Take Kansas City -10. Then we got a bonus pick here from Harry B. Harry B is back. Harry B's bonus pick. Seattle -3 versus Minnesota. He said this is the easiest one. This guy is talking. Harry B is saying he's driving out to Las Vegas for this game. This is an unbelievable game. He's saying this is the easiest one. Take Seattle -3. Harry B's lock of the week. Big Ree, let's go.
Last week I went 1-2. Panthers +10 covered. They almost even won that game. Steelers -6.5. The lock of the week did not cover. They won by 6, unfortunately. And then Dolphins +11 didn't cover. They got their ass whooped by the Browns, as Ace mentioned. So I'll start off with the first game. We got the Redskins at the Panthers. The current spread is Panthers -9.5. We got the Redskins coming off a 19-16 win versus the Lions. Second win of the season and pretty impressive. Panthers coming off a loss versus the Saints. 34-31, last second field goal, game-winning field goal by Will Lutz. Redskins QB Dwayne Haskins looked solid last game.
Finally.
Panthers, on the other hand, looked good as well. After Kyle Allen had a bad game, he finally stepped up, played much better. Christian McCaffrey, you get what you get from him. He's going to be week in, week out. Panthers are at home. I think they roll in this one. I'm taking the Panthers -9.5. The next game I got is the Packers at the Giants. The current spread is Packers -6.5. Packers coming off a whooping on Sunday night primetime game. They got their ass beat 37-8, I think. And nobody expected that. I said they'd get whooped, but I didn't think that much. Giants coming off a loss, 19-14 versus the Bears. They were leading at one point in that game. And they kept it close. I was pretty impressed. The Packers looked completely awful on both sides of the ball. Barely got over 100 yards passing on offense. The Giants look good overall. Unfortunately, running back Saquon Barkley's not playing good. He's not on my fantasy team. I'm pretty disappointed.
Oh, man.
It just hasn't been himself. But I think the Packers will bounce back and win by double digits. And I'm taking the Packers -6.5, and that's my lock of the week. Last game I got is Chargers at Broncos. The current spread is Chargers -2.5. Chargers coming off a bye week. Last game was at Kansas City. They lost 24-17. Broncos coming off a whooping on the road versus the Bills. Look, there's nothing to hold back. Both of these teams have been a disappointment this season overall. First off, I was going to take the Broncos, but I look back at the other schedule. They won in LA, and I think it's going to flip the other way around. I know Denver's a hard place to play out with. It's going to be colder, the elevation, everything. But I'm taking the Chargers -2.5. Before we go, just want to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving,
Be safe
boys.
on Black Friday.
Girls.
And make sure to like, subscribe, and comment.